Welcome all, and welcome to the Phoenix Dota League. My name is Finnick, and a little bit of a late start to the stream. I had set my alarm incorrectly once again, but we are here in game number 1, casting from Dota TV, so what I'm saying is live instead of on a 5-minute delay. And on the Radiant side, we have AU Rejects. Dire side, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Currently setting 4 kills to 3. And less than 1k gold lead between the two teams as we take a look at net worth. Things looking pretty even. 1 lane bot side for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Top side, a little bit of a 1 lane for them, and mid lane going the way of AU Rejects. Our spike on Agachi.
Courier has been killed.
Let's take a look top side. Fade Bolt on White Clip. Raka. Looks for the call, slowed up though by the combination of the axes and the Treant Protector. Getting a couple of spins off, but staying A-okay for the time being as the Fade Bolt comes in from up the blues. Meanwhile, mid lane, Young Herald not having a great time against the Clanks, even though he's level 7. Has to get back to base, puts a Remnant out to get back to lane. TP coming in through the portal from the CM. Looking for White Glint once again. Getting the root back. Another call. Rakan moves back away as White Glint dives under tower. JKB comes on with the Earth Spike though. Rakan pretty low. Stays alive. Gypsy in trouble. Gets a root once again on a White Glint. He's forced to move away as Gypsy kites away from Oct. Let's of course having a TP top side. No one's dead quite yet though. Invis Rune though, bottled by the Clanks, making his way top. This will turn to a 4v3. Rakan pretty low. Gypsy's very squishy, being a Crystal Maiden. Smoke JPKB and Oct. The Blues caught an Earth Spike as Matthew comes in on a Gypsy, getting quite a bit of damage down, but the Axe gets the call as the TP comes in from Young Herald and secures the kill. Culling Blade for the kill of the Blues, running away from Oct, stays alive as the Crystal Nova comes back in, and Oct goes down. Young Herald with the kill off the Slight. He rejects having a great time of it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not for you.
Well, stacks being taken by Rakan, top side. Making his way in. A tree down, Night Stalker getting the Dark Ascension out as Matthew comes stack top side, trying to get the kill on a Gypsy. Gets rooted up though as Herald's here. Gives the slight chains onto Matthew. Earth Spike lands though onto the Axe as he tries to get the call. Gets hexed up though. Won't be able to get it back out. Gets the call finally onto the Night Stalker. Kites away back under tower. Stays alive just barely, but goes down to the Clings. Still, chains on a 2. Nahar very low, gets remnanted upon as JKB is the next target. Double kill for Young Herald, now onto White Glint. CM died there in the middle of it to an Earth Spike. Now onto Matthew, Infest Bomb, and down goes the Clanks.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You are no match for my master.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Go for my master.
I've still never been able to free farm this whole time.
A tool to teach.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ping's coming out on Nagachi. They want to get him.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Herbie one bot side, but Young Herald makes his way down. Spotted on Vision, so MMPR
Dire's
gets
top
out of the
tower
way.
has fallen.
Three-card gold lead, about 12 minutes in. No straight 5v5s taken quite yet, but AU Reject's in a pretty strong position. They have the Lifestealer for the late game scaling too. White Glint, still not quite to his Maelstrom yet. 12 minutes into the game, and 600 gold away, so it will be 13 or 14 minutes as moves being made mid-lane. 3v1, not a whole lot the Clanks can do there.
Structures are fortified.
Smoke, supports on supports.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Each looking for the other.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dark Ascension, though, on a Gypsy. They've got the freezing field, though, and it's a 5v1.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Stalker trying to get the free pathing to get out of the way, but got caught in a Marietta CC, and Rubik helping secure that kill with telekinesis. Axe on the CM, Earth Spike follow-up. It's the Crystal Nova back out, telekinesis, followed up by the root, and JKB running away as comes Herald, Remnant Send, and gets the kill, another Remnant on the Oct. Caught up with the chains. Not a whole lot he can do here. Khan taking stacks away from the enemy team.
That should help.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning.
AU rejects sitting pretty right now. 3 of the top 4. Including their top 2. Still White Glint has the completed Maelstrom and continues to farm. Gotchi. Not quite to Radiance yet, still 1,000 gold off. So we'll fall behind in farm for the time being down the farming item. As his team smokes up. Find JKB. Herald with the slight chains. Remnant forward. JKB goes down to the Fade Bolt. Still 2 of them are smoked up. They don't quite know quite yet. How many Morphin Power Rangers? I'm gonna get the TP out on the Troll Warlord as Oct gets away too. Still Rakan. Saw White Glint. Rakan's here with the Blink Dagger. They have the Infest Bomb. White Glint's got to be careful. Not gonna happen though. Blink Call, Infest Bomb, and Troll Warlord couldn't even get the ultimate off. TP's in for the supports a bit late. Another Blink Call on a Matthew. Young Herald comes back in the slight chains. Evergrowth being used though. Still a freezing field. Nearly does him in as Matthew gets caught out by the telekinesis. Culling Blade for the kill. Slight chains once again. Blink, Culling Blade again, and JKB next to fall. Gets his ult off. Should be enough for Gypsy, but she doesn't tank up the tower, and Khan gets the triple kill. 3 Culling Blades, 3 kills. TP coming in. Silence up in Arj. Battle Hunger continuing. Slight, no chains though. And is this another Culling Blade kill? Might be. Yes, it is. White Glint trying to run away. Blink. Call. Can't even get your ult off if you wanted to. Unofficial rampage for Rakan.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oct in trouble. And AU rejects have just started running away with this game. 21 kills to 5, 10k up, 18 minutes in. Over 500 gold a minute. Let's take a look at the win prob, 91%.
Dire's structures are fortified.
playing as a team very well right
Dire's
now,
top tower is under attack.
as MMP are fighting for scraps on the map.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ruin of haste.
Haste round. TV's coming in bot. Should find Oct. Might actually find White Glint. Gotchi trying to kite away in a stolen overgrowth. Goodbye. Mans has not even been able to battle trance. He had it up a little bit earlier. Had used it. Thus didn't have it up for that.
Dire are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Young Herald. Grabbing a DD room.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As his team goes ahead, steals away Tormentor.
Dire are scanning.
Shard for the Rubik. Scans coming in. TP's coming in bot side.
Dire's bottom
Play on
tower
Young
is
Herald,
under attack.
perhaps. Be a lot of gold. Dodges out of the Earth Spike, though, in the Dark Ascension. Doesn't land, and Young Herald just remnants all the way to the enemy
Radiant's
triangle.
top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Trade of towers. Dark Ascension gone.
Double damage empowers me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Infest Bomb on a Young Herald. I've already
Dire's middle
got the
tower
DD
is
rune
under
going
attack.
on him.
Radiant are scanning.
Scan's not quite finding anything, but they're pinging out towards Roche. It's White Glint making his way down bot. Roche is glitching out, though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Roche continues to glitch out. This is not good. He rejects. Not able to find any kills and not able to take Roche, but doesn't really matter as they still got complete map control. Although White Glint has been able to take some farm.
You deserve nothing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Matthew. I find Gypsy, and Sun finds up the blues, tries to have us, but not a whole lot of Rubik can do against the Clinks in those scenarios. Meanwhile, White Clint in trouble. Battle Hunger. Getting the ranged axes out. Gotchi's here. Gets the slow. Melee axes from White Clint. Ranged axes. Naharj is here. Dark Ascension. Blink in. On axe. Infest Bomb ready to go. Got away with Gypsy. They have Freezing Field. Might be the sacrifice. Never mind. Blink Call. Infest Bomb once again. Trying to take down White Clint, but he's able to get the Battle Trance off as long as the Overgrowth as well. And it ends up turning back around. 3 for 0. In favor of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. A bit of a throw from AU Rejects, but 5v3 working out in favor of the Power Rangers squad. That was a very large gold swing, about 4,000 gold. And the win prob gone from 94% down to 67%. Sean's still bugged. Now taking the portal down bot. Less bugged now, White Clint. Slight chains, Gotchi moves in. A Battle Trance available, still trying to get away with the melee axes. Slight comes in. White Clint, taken down. Instant infest for the kill. Many rejects are now on Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
On infest. Well, the age is complete. We're gonna push up high ground. Only 2-3s remaining.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That'll improv back to 75%. Continuing this push.
Dire's structures are
Blink, call, infest bomb on the one support and the calling blade for the kill.
Feel the axe of axe!
Radiant's
Or just
middle
melting
tower is
right
under
now.
attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Bring in a T2 top side for it. T3 being
Radiant's top
pushed,
tower
but
is under attack.
Ember Spirit goes down bot. on. On to one. Gets the battle trance off on a young Herald. Still able to use to get out of the way, but now he's on to Gotchi. Takes down one. The axe is falling as we're into the Aegis of the Immortal. Nahar's trying to dive in on a Gypsy. Gets taken down pretty low as Gotchi moves into the fight. Still getting caught up in an Earth Spike though. Three's traded. Aegis gone. Infest Bomb and a young Herald. Now continuing the push on the Ox. Down goes the Treant Protector. So an Earth Spike lands on Nagachi, but he'll be okay. White Glint has nothing left in the tank for him.
Radiant's courier has been
Smoke a rejects.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
On a punch. Down he goes.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Gotchi pushing up on the high ground once again.
Dire's top tower.
Battle trance up and available. Gotchi rages. TP's coming in. Move up the high ground.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Infest up on Rakan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now pushing in on the T3. TP down from Rakan. Blink, Infest Bomb, Culling Blade, gets the kill, no battle trance, as he was still taunted. Oh. Netting a kill. Gotchi pushes up onto the T3 now. Buyback up and available from the troll, and does have battle trance up. Test out for another 30 seconds.
Middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Going for Megas as a
Dire's
rejects.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Flip up and available.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Go ahead and use it for the last set of T3s. 5 seconds on the Troll Warlord. Still has battle trance, but Gotchi now has the Infest up.
Dire's top barracks are under
There goes one set of barracks. Dark Ascension. Blink in. But I got the silence back onto the Ember Spirit as Gotchi BKBs makes his way on a JKB, and unfortunately for Naharj, he goes down, traded for the axe, buyback immediately from one, being the Lion, as White Glint gonna cut it out by Gypsy, even with the Battle Trance being used. Up the Blues is here, the axe has gone down, Young Herald comes in with the slight chains, gets the kill on to the support. And everybody's now bought back from AU rejects. Harsh, smoked up. Blink, silence. Once again, JKB's here. Bagachi, he's enraged up. Now on a JKB, die back on the Lion. Gypsy trying to ride away. It's the Crystal Nova back out, but still goes down for it as there's a trade on in the flanks. He does not buy back up. Blink in, a silence once again on a Young Herald. Still cutting away though with that Yule Scepters. Gotchi's able to TP away. Now up to 97% win prob. Only one melee racks remaining. Calling in a harsh. Seconds on Roche, but with no buybacks up.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Calls being made to push for the last set of racks.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. The Radiant now have mega.
Mega's now for a rejects. Blink, Infest Bomb, and GG. No Battle Trance available. Stolen Overgrowth gets a kill. Buyback from White Glint. Want to continue. Battle Trance, getting the hacks and the Force Staff back, but a nice taunt lands from Rakan, and down goes the support. Still, they're able to trade back onto this Crystal Maiden, but White Glint, that's all in the tank left for him. GG not callable with no buybacks available for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is GG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And there's the GG. Game 1 goes to AU rejects.
Dire's Radiant has fallen.
We're going to take a quick break when we return. Hopefully I'll have a co-caster, but until then, we'll see you right after this. welcome back.
10 seconds.
Because I'm solo
Dire
casting, I'm going to
team
mute
ban.
myself for the duration of the draft, but
Dire team ban.
when I return, we will be in the game number 2. Enjoy the draft in the meantime.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Radiant team ban.
Ripper.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Ancient apparition.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team.
Weaver.
Lycan.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Tide Hunter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
warrior.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Storm spirit.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Meepo!
Choose your hero.
Welcome back. I am Fennec. I am joined by Only Dubs after the draft happened. And AU Rejects, they've got a Wind Ranger 1, a Lycan 3, a Weaver 4, Storm 2, Jakiro 5. Meanwhile, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they've got a Meepo this game.
Yep. So definitely looking at the draft, Meepo, I definitely feel like this Meepo last pick is really big cheese for this lineup. Locks down the Wind Ranger, locks down the Lycan ulti, locks down the Storm Spirit, in conjunction with a lot of this team fight coming out from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I think that answers my question of which team I favor for this draft, Finnick.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was pretty dominant game number 1, though, although they had the one throw that kind of set them back for a bit. So I'm not sure, just based on that, if I would go straight Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but
I'm just saying from the draft perspective, right? It's
yeah.
like, yeah.
Prepare for battle.
However, it's the support matchups though is like quite coin flippy in my opinion. This Weavers have been known to, like, in conjunction with an active core such as Wind Ranger and Lycan, they just bounce between waves and make plays happen, right? So I don't even know if, like, the Weaver out-tempos the Hoodwink per se, right, with playmaking. So we'll just see which team snowballs each other first, I guess,
Yeah.
this game.
Obviously, Meepo doing Meepo things into the Storm Spirit.
30 seconds to battle.
I think it's gonna be a pretty solid 2-2 rune split. Yeah, both teams not wanting to take a fight. Even though I do feel with this new Weaver changes, where he doesn't have Geminate attack at level 1, I feel like Weaver is a much weaker level 1 hero right now. But, yeah. Hoodwink hero is still really strong. Oh,
As we take a look, Young Herald's actually having a pretty decent time into the Meepo level 1.
yeah. I think Storm Spirit is very favored to win mid matchups. Storm is very favored to win mid matchups in the first 3 levels, because that's when Storm is the most effective and most powerful. When he outranges you as a melee hero, he has overload and 2 points in one of his damage abilities. Oh, Gachi going down quite low. Oh, the ticks from the blood grenade was not enough.
No.
Gonna get some tangos from his teammates, maybe. Maybe not. But
That's
needs to be
sick.
careful here. Just needs to be careful here. Just needs to suck XP. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, there's the tango.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the mid matchup is very favored for Storm in the early levels. However, the Meepo was able to get level 3 first, which is where Storm will begin to struggle, as once he cannot focus all his harass, like all his valuable mana becomes harass, right? So he can't focus it down on one Meepo specifically, given that the Meepo player can just alternate. So they did end up laning the Lycan into the Ursa, no matter how bad the lane matchup was. Yeah, and it definitely shows in the last hits and denies. Lycan cannot walk up to this wave.
Nope. Just kinda sucks being a strength melee into Ursa, but
Yeah,
and it especially hurts with the AA in the lane.
especially yeah, because you have. But I feel like AA is more. It like interestingly enough, like many people consider Ursa to be a kill lane, right? Like a killer in lane. However, I feel like he's more of a I'll chip you down if you come near me, right? Kind of hero, and then you can't touch creeps. So AA kind of fits that better than most, because a lot of people say, oh, like kill combo lanes with Ursa should be like CM or Lich or something, right? However, I do like this AA more out of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah. The AA also, when picked up earlier in the draft, denies a lot of different heroes. Wind Ranger very low bot side. Taken out by Gotchi for first
Finally
blood.
goes
This
down,
JKB
yeah.
gets traded for it by Gypsy.
I think you're honestly okay with that as Wind Ranger, especially since you didn't have to pop yourself and you get to have full mana again. Oh, mid lane in trouble. Okay, Meepo really going for this. However, he does not have the net to cancel the Meepo's the water rune. But Storm Spirit falling very low here.
Up by a net.
The second
Another
net with the poof.
Poof
Good,
once
bring him
again,
down.
and young Harold pretty low, tries denying himself
Radiant's
to
middle
the
tower is
So
under
yeah,
camp, but
like Storm
goes down.
definitely. Yeah, Meepo. I think the Meepo player is like especially. Ooh, the tips coming out. This Meepo player has played this matchup before, like Storm Spirit into Meepo, because if Storm can comfortably get to level 6 by, for example, by the way of an early kill, rune control, right? You definitely struggle as Meepo. However, now that the Meepo was able to get to, like, I want to point out that he chose his passive, which is Divided We Stand, the more Meepo, which instead of getting his second clone at level 4, he was able to get at level 3, which is what we talked about with the Storm Spirit being strong, right? So he's able to match Storm's timing and beat him on it, right?
Yep. Kill going on to
So
a support bot side as
So,
Gypsy ends up getting a pick for the Hoodwink. Hoodwink still strong. I think she'd be hit pretty heavily with the nerf bat after being so oppressive in the last batch, but a lot of
the
teams
problem
still
is though
prioritizing this
the problem with
girl.
Hoodwink is like the only problem with Hoodwink right now is that she in this lane especially is that she likes being able to do damage with the Q, Acorn shot, and then enemies not being able to trade back, right? But then the problem is Jakiro has so much range on his dual breath and his liquid frost, right? That like the Hoodwink's harass like literally doesn't matter. You can just tango it all up.
Yeah. Young Harold actually, despite losing the lane, only about 200 gold down at 6 minutes in, and has been able to farm the camps pretty effectively. Meepo making his way down
Yep.
bot side though, potentially. Or top, excuse me. Wyclin gets up for Khan as the TP comes in for Weaver. Unable to get the bugs on JKB though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Storm has actually gotten this level 6. He's farming quite well. It's just I'd really like to see him make some rotations, especially with this Meepo's TP on cooldown, and him seeing that the Meepo's TP was on cooldown. And the Wind Ranger as well. I think it's quite notable that the Wind Ranger was able to recover quite well. There was a point in this game where the Tide Hunter was up 15 CS, the Wind Ranger's 6 CS. So up like a whole 9-10 last hits.
Yeah. I don't
In
know
the
what
early
you're going to
levels.
do about this Lycan though. He is absolutely down in the dirt.
I think what yeah, that's a problem, right? With running with Lycan. Okay, the Wisdom Rune affects him, so he gets to his like level 5 quicker. I think that's a problem though with like heroes such as Lycan. If they get hard countered picked by a certain melee hero destroyer, is like you can't. It's not like an axe where okay, I can just suddenly recover in the jungle, right? Um, Razor with Thunderhead and Salves can recover really well in the jungle now as well. There are a few
Gypsy
different
goes down
like
bot. Focus fire on a Matthew though. Actually, it wasn't focus fire. It was just a win run. Matthew stays alive. Shackle on a 2. Continuing the push. Bushwhack on a Gotchi. Acorn shot follow up. Matthew's here with the gush, but
yes, the storm
Zips
cleanup.
in. Looks for Matthew once again. Power
Oh,
shot from Gotchi.
beautiful power shot.
Gets the snipe, and
Beautiful power shot.
with that, we're even up in kills. And top 5 net worth actually all pretty close. Only separated top to bottom by 400 gold, but I mean, once again, the Lycan just absolutely down in the dirt. And Lycan, a hero that really kind of needs to snowball, generally speaking, so a bit of a question mark pickup, but obviously if he gets Helm of the Overlord, things become a little bit nicer, just being able to take up an ancient camp and being able to essentially use the auras from something like Granite Golems to your advantage.
Correct. And I think some of the other like ancients are quite useful as well. Imagine like Storm Spirit is actually a hero that historically has suffered from a lot of attack speed issues because you want to build mana, but at the same time you rely on right clicking to get your overload off, which is a majority portion of your damage later on in the game. So the Ancient Thunderhide, for example, like the one that's being stacked on Dire side right now, is a very good option as it gives 75 bonus attack speed to an allied hero. So options such as this Black Dragon for pushing split pushing on waves is really quite good for this for the Radiant side.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks for the Lycan not being able to go kind of that hyper snowball, but as I say that, Lycan's in trouble. He doesn't know it quite yet, though. Sakuchi down.
I think he pops
Dive back under tower. No
pops
TP
his
from the
ulti
supports
way
quite
too
yet.
early.
They continue to move on to White Glint. Should be a dead Ursa. Sakuchi from up the blues, getting the slow back down, and it's a lot of damage going over to Rakan and a lot of gold going over to that Lycan as he begins to recover his game. Nice play from the
Radiant
supports.
structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke out on 2.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top
Rakan in
tower
trouble.
is
The
under
young
attack.
Herald's here, as is Gypsy. Zip, zip on a White Glint. Getting a couple overloads, but the AA is around. And Meepo top net worth right now. Just doing Meepo things. Still, power shot coming in. Young Herald as well. Zip, Electric Vortex. Gotchi's around. Ox in trouble. Caught up by a shackle. Goes down as 2 TPs come in, and actually one's canceled. I'm not going to use the Ravage Boy, and instead the Ice Path on a White Glint. At the blues. Sakuchi, JKB getting the sharpshooter out. Doesn't quite hit anyone as power shot on a White Glint once again. Out the blues running away as young Herald comes back in, nearly takes that White Glint and finally does. Naharj tries to take him down, but now all his Meepos are very low and the focus fire takes him down. Matthew late with the TP gate and the Ravage. Still lost 3 members of his team.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
AA Blast. Heading on to Gypsy. Matthew caught in a shackle. Will end up falling here. Stick pop from Gotchi. Ice Path does in Matthew as Up the Blues picks up the kill off the Sakuchi.
I've always wanted to be a giant space crab.
And the tip's coming out.
Yeah.
That
cancel TP on the watermelon
Dire's top tower is
does
under
hurt. I
attack.
wasn't sure if that was intentionally canceled or if he was stunned by something. But
Dire's top tower has fallen.
just like that, 3 of the top 4 net worth are AU rejects.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And the Lycan is completely in the game now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In fact, going for the damage Lycan build, not the utility Lycan. Matthew, shackled and focus fired. Which is here. Dual breath and macro pyre out. Power shot, nice path as JKB
Radiant's
ends up
bottom
taking on
tower
a support
is
bound
under
bot
attack.
side.
Dire's top
Wind run
tower
under
is
tower
under
from
attack.
Gotchi. Another power shot will do him in. Shackle, power, dodged out by Matthew.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is my co-caster muted?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ah, he's muted and deafened.
Radiant's bottom
Understandable.
tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Blues on a JKB with young Herald around. Trying to scurry away, but gets taken down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Herald picking up the deny.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
And
has
then
fallen.
taking out a tower again. Blues on a JKB, getting the bugs back around. Hit them from Young Herald, and even with the bushwhack landing, Young Herald gets the kill. And the Harsh, though, double net, forcing out the ult from up the Blues, but one of the Meepos is in a lot of trouble and gets taken down by Gypsy.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower
Blues on
is
Matthew
under
once
attack.
again.
Radiant are scanning.
Gucci. Doing some damage on a slow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
Rakan opting for the damage Lycan. Has the Echo Saber going for the Harpoon.
Stupendous.
Oct. In trouble, but he gets the AA blast of the Meepos and still gets traded. JKB run away from Young Herald. Harsh, blank net, poofing. Sharpshooter lands, and down goes the Storm Spirit. Nice pick. Light Glint on a Rakan. The Overload charges, shapeshift out. Rakan gets away.
Double damage. Go for me.
Pal, thank you very much for the raid. How was your match, if I may ask? For those just joining, we are in Game 2, a Redux versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. A Redux on the Radiant side, and they won game number 1. Flip on an Oct. Young Herald gets it.
Blown away.
I did have only dubs with me for a bit, but he had a mute and deafen, so might have something come up. Ping's being made on a White Glint right now. He dodges through the trees, gets out and TPs.
Dire
Roche
are
now the target for A Redux, wanting to deny this from the Ursa. And damage for it with Focus Fire. Probably being taken down very, very quickly. A blast into the pit. Does land on the 3, but unfortunately from MPR, they still lose the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top
Octa
tower
just trying
is
to run
under
away from
attack.
wolves, but yeah, he's just going down. Gets hipped for his trouble.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I've been wanting this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Give me 1 second.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's
That made a
middle
really
tower
big
is
comeback
under attack.
by way of team fights. I think this Storm Spirit and the Tricor of AU rejects is definitely having a time of their lives. Um, this Wind Ranger opting out for the Gleipnir instead going for the Mjolnir is quite interesting, and I think that could be a response to both Meepo and the Ursa, with both heroes relying a lot on their auto attacks and Mjolnir not necessarily being for the Wind Ranger, but acting as a pseudo blade mail for herself, as enemies would not want to hit her.
Oh no. Time
Ravage
lapse
being
used,
committed
but
bottom.
Ravage ends up securing the kill.
This is a big kill on Ursa, getting caught out of position here.
Goodbye. Hey, blast though? Doesn't quite land on Agachi.
This is slightly. There's a rune top that the Sunshine tested out. Something I wanted to say actually that was quite interesting was that instead of opting for the traditional Gleipnir on the Wind Ranger, we noticed that based on like if I were to hazard a guess, right, the Wind Ranger opted for the full Mjolnir instead to act as a pseudo blade mail for herself, right? Given that when Windrun goes off cooldown and the cores of Meepo and Ursa all proc Mjolnir on enemies, right? So, and not only can it be used on the Wind Ranger herself, but also on the other cores on her team.
Goodbye, Watermelon.
This
It's
It's gonna take a while though. This is a lot of space. This is a lot of space. The 5 heroes. Woodwink is actually able to take a lot more traction in space here. But if she's not careful, this
Nope, she's dead.
Wind Ranger will catch her. Yes.
Completed
EU
Hurricane
rejects
Pike
are
and the
definitely
Force
playing
Staff
this.
into Shackle and Focus Fire for the kill.
Yeah. I think this is definitely a showing of how like if you have a lead, you can buy flexible items. Like you can turn your items into flex slots, such as we normally consider Hurricane Pike to be a defensive item, whereas in this game, the Wind Ranger definitely used Hurricane Pike as an offensive item, and Mjolnir instead of a Gleipnir as the only way they come back, the enemies come back into this game is by out damaging their team and their lineup. But Mjolnir effectively shut that down and gives a lot more extra GPM.
Rakan, meanwhile, had a great time with Lycan, now has his harpoon coming out on Courier. Didn't opt for the Helm of the Overlord build, instead going for the semi-carry
I think it's not a
Lycan
harpoon.
build.
I think it's an orchid. I think it's an orchid coming out on the Lycan.
He had harpoon queued up, but you're right, it is Orchid.
Yeah, it's an orchid coming
But
out.
yeah,
I think
still going semi-carry build. Orchid is just such a broken item right now, and Nepo getting the time lapse for Khan. And with a shape shift, caught by a sharpshooter as the AA blast comes through. Matthew trying to get away from Gotchi and does.
Ooh, the ice path, just a little bit short. I think Orchid is not only broken as an item. I also think it deals very well with the enemy draft. AAs normally are quite poor as a hero, so they can't afford their own dispel. So being able to be Lycan, get AA, like get an Orchid on an AA before he's able to use his sharded up Ice Blast on Lycan is basically a free kill, right? So it also deals tremendously well with Ursa because Ursa does not only purchases one dispel at this point in the game, which is BKB, and he does not want to spend an entire
Oh,
BKB
no.
just on
Goodbye.
yeah.
For a second, I
So,
thought the Mud
speaking
Golems
of-
would get that kill.
Sorry.
For a second, I thought the Mud Golems would get the kill onto the Ursa.
Oh yeah. I think it's just it's a lot easier to get melee creep kills, melee creep denies on range heroes as they don't have damage block. Whereas Ursa did have damage block in that instance. So yeah, this Orchid is looking to end out this game as it would force out an Ursa BKB. Meepo, even on Meepo Prime, it would prevent Mega Meepo if you're able to locate and identify the correct Meepo. Simply quite a good item.
Yeah. I mean, also just, like, really good. I mean, like, it's... Just Oblivion staff items in general have been really strong for a couple patches, but Orchid didn't really get hit with the nerf bat on the most recent patch, so it's still, I think, the premier Oblivion staff item. Picked up by pretty much every semi-carry 3 right now, other than, like, Bristleback, which is kind of bad right now, so... But, like, obviously, you see it on CK, you see it on this Lycan, even kind of the a little bit cheesier picks, things like Winter Wyvern, like picking up the Orchid quite a bit as well.
As well as the Witchblade, multiple Oblivion staff components. I think Winter Wyvern is one of the few heroes that could arguably go for Witchblade, Orchid, and Mage Slayer without it being called griefing.
Oh yeah, no, I play a lot of Wyvern 3. That occasionally happens, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Ember Spirit being the highest, one of the arguably highest win rate heroes of Dota right now, sitting at like a 59% win rate yesterday, dropping down to 56% win rate right now on Dota 2 Pro Tracker. Almost always goes this Mage Slayer first item. Storm Spirits either go the Witchblade or the Orchid. Definitely
and
seeing
then,
a lot
like,
of it.
obviously, you know, if your CK, your Broodmother, your
Correct.
Lycan, obviously, all able to go this kind of Orchid rush.
Yes.
Oh, like,
I
as you saw, had the Harpoon queued up earlier. Focus Star on a White Clint, Gotchi BKB, still the AA Blast comes through, and down goes 2, Gotchi, just BKB TP's out of the way, and then it does not land in time.
Very huge, very huge. You know, the next level play I would actually like to see in that was that the Wind Ranger was not that low HP wise. I would have loved to see her TP to the tier 2 instead and then run back towards the fight like instantly.
Just wait back the AA Blast, yeah.
Yeah, just wait out the AA blast. Yeah, would have been kind of sick. The Lycan unit literally just solo killed the Hoodwink.
Yeah, the
Alpha
Wolves
Wolf,
have been
man.
doing
Alpha
a lot
Wolf.
this game.
Yeah, Alpha Wolf.
The Harsh,
It's crazy.
Blinknet, but he gets silenced.
Yeah, the Orchid, I told you, the Orchid. You can't Mega Meepo. You can't Mega Meepo the Orchid.
Yeah. I mean, now AU rejects are pretty much running away with this game. The one game number 1 in the best of 3.
Yeah.
Zip in from Young Herald. Takes down a support. As Rakan. It's a shape shift off. Tries diving under the
It-
T3s,
it's-
decides against it.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
I think it still has about 10 seconds left, so I think they're comfortably going to be able to take down this Rax, yeah.
Dyer's top
No
tower
Ravage
is under
coming out
attack.
because of the Orchid, and nothing to proc. To proc the shield.
Dyer's middle barracks.
Matthew denies the tower, though. Still, Roche is up. 25 seconds until it moves down bot. This is a pretty easy Roche take for AU rejects. I took first Roche, denied it from the Ursa, and now second Roche with the banner will help them push up the high ground when they go for it. Of the blues, though. Put the arrow out of the hoodwink. AA blast. Countered by the time lapse.
The only problem with going for this Roshan this early, though, without taking a team fight, is that they could connect.
Oh no, Gotchi in a 1v2. Meepo, focus fire, but he's able to get the Mega off as Gotchi BKB win runs to get out, but the TPs are coming in from the rest of the team. Still in the hard tries going back in, but Herald comes back in onto the Meepo, and the ulted from Gypsy. Naharj very low on one of the Meepo. Dual breath, zip back in into the electric vortex. Down goes Meepo. And the turnaround, buying the time from the Wind Ranger. The silence had already landed on the White Glen as Matthew gets Gluttnir trying to TP away. Continues zip from Herald's. Turned around potentially by White Glen as he gets the rage off. In comes the Ravage. Has left the blue Sakuchis away. White Glen's still pretty low. Silenced up, but has the BKB available to him. And Matthew goes down for it. They trade it back onto the Weaver. Buyback from the Weaver. Net onto 2. Ice Path onto all the Meepos, though.
Wind Ranger
Link
falls.
back in from Wycliffe, though, and takes down the Lycan. Now Gypsy in trouble against the Ice Path. Tries to continue to kite away as the AA Blast lands onto the Weaver. Gypsy in trouble still. Wycliffe continuing the push. Ice Path lands. Net does not, but the second net does. Triple kill for Wycliffe. Buybacks committed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but when it's all said and done, the gold goes even after the buybacks. About a 3K net worth swing, not including buybacks, but
the problem in this situation is that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is able to secure this Roshan, which either goes on the Ursa or the Meepo, both terrifying Aegis holders. However, because I foresaw this fight happening, but then they didn't execute it as cleanly as I expected. I expected them to smoke as 5 on the side of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and run bottom and contest as Roshan, given that they have Ravage, right, and buybacks. However, Wind Ranger ends up falling to just sheer buybacks and kite. The Lycan falls from Ursa, being able to keep overpower stacks as well as this bear down passive, right? Lasting a huge 35-second duration.
still, time K net worth advantage for AU rejects. They're sitting pretty in terms of Dota plus win prob, even with the Aegis on the Meepo.
Yes, I think it's one of the potential reasons for that is definitely the Storm Spirit Aghanim's, the timings, right? Wind Ranger is about to hit Daedalus with her Focus Fire damage reduction talent. The Lycan has his Harpoon and BKB, as well as approaching this Nullifier, which basically eliminates any support at all from entering hard committing to a team fight. And the Storm Spirit Ags with this Arcane Rune is going to be deadly. If they have vision, they should take a team fight in this situation. Yeah, scouting out this ward. See, they're not afraid of going high ground against Dire side, even though they do have the Aegis, as they know buybacks have been committed.
Yeah, those buybacks pretty much gone right now. TP's coming in bot side though, Young Herald. They want to take the fight. The enhanced electric vortex on Oct. It's a quick AA blast. Young Herald BKBs though. Vortex on 2. Young Herald unstoppable, and the focus fire on Matthew does him in. Got you with that kill.
They do those. And the catch from the backside.
Gets a very nice glut there into the macro pyre. Meepo's gonna come back out. Don't have the silence, but the ice path stops as he blinks away. Or, sorry, real Meepo is very far away. Meepo Prime is very far away.
Correct. The stun is
Focus
quite
fire
good,
though,
yes.
Wakeland. Oh no. Even the BKB pop, there is nothing he can do, and Young Herald comes back in on a JKB, gets netted back up, but still gets the kill, and now Mega Meepo all alone, splits back into various Meepos, silenced up, and Electric Vortex, double kill for Young Herald. As you mentioned, even with the Aegis, AU Rejects unafraid to push high ground, and
Yeah.
like very
And
scary
the best
indeed.
part about this Mjolnir, this Mjolnir as well as the Solar Crest and the Hero allows the Wind Ranger to push without committing for Focus Fire, which is quite huge as they go for the GG push here.
Yep, no buybacks available. No AA blast. They do have Ravage though.
I really feel like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was unable to actually connect an entire team fight this game without being picked off, which is the strength of the Radiant team with Lycan, Storm Spirit, and Wind Ranger. So they definitely played to their draft advantages, and
Fort committed. 15 seconds on the Ursa. Focus Fire was used to try to kill Matthew, not onto the tower. Still, Shackle on 2. Young Herald pops back into the Electric Vortex on 3. Rakan moves back around, but the Ravage stops the push as Young Herald continues going back on to the fountain. White Glint pushed around as the creeps take down the Aegis. AU Rejects take the series 2-0.
this wolf shit ain't no game. Real talk right there.
Well, with that, that's all the time we have for today's cast. Until next time, my name's Finnick. That's been Only Dubs, and we'll see you around.